Queen Vashti, renowned for her beauty, was married to King Ahasuerus, ruler of a vast empire. During a lavish 180-day feast, the king, eager to display his wealth, summoned Vashti to appear before his guests. But Vashti refused to be paraded as a trophy. Her defiance shocked the court. No queen had ever disobeyed the king so publicly. Vashti's refusal was a bold stand for her dignity, even at great personal risk. The king's pride was wounded, his anger flared. Humiliated before his nobles, he demanded advice from his counselors. They warned that Vashti's disobedience could inspire rebellion among women throughout the kingdom. The festive mood vanished, replaced by tension and outrage. Vashti's single act of courage set off a chain of events that would change the fate of the empire. The king's advisors insisted on a harsh response. Vashti's fate would serve as a warning to all. The king's decision would not only end Vashti's reign, but opened the door for a new queen. In one moment, Vashti lost her crown, but kept her self-respect. Her refusal echoed through the palace, a silent challenge to the king's authority. The story of Vashti's stand was just beginning. The king's advisors urged him to make an example of Vashti. A royal decree was issued. Vashti was banished, her crown stripped away. The law was sent across the empire, declaring every man ruler in his own house. The king soon regretted his decision, but the law could not be undone. To fill the void, a search began for a new queen. Beautiful young women from every province were brought to the palace. Among them was Esther, a humble Jewish orphan raised by her cousin Mordecai. Esther kept her heritage secret, following Mordecai's advice. After months of preparation, Esther was presented to the king. Her grace and humility won his heart. The king crowned Esther as queen, replacing Vashti. Esther's quiet strength contrasted with Vashti's bold defiance. The kingdom had a new queen, but the echoes of Vashti's choice lingered. Esther's rise was only possible because of Vashti's fall. Two women, two destinies, each shaping the future in her own way. Vashti and Esther, two queens, two kinds of courage. Vashti's strength was open defiance. She refused to be objectified, sacrificing her crown for her principles. Esther's strength was subtle and strategic. She obeyed, adapted, and waited for her moment. When her people faced destruction, Esther risked her life to approach the king unbidden. Vashti lost her crown by refusing to appear. Esther saved her people by daring to appear. One queen's courage was a loud no, the other's a quiet, calculated yes. Both faced danger, both made sacrifices. Vashti's story is about personal integrity. Esther's is about using power for a greater good. Without Vashti's refusal, Esther would never have become queen. Their stories are intertwined. One woman's loss became another's opportunity. Vashti drew a line. Esther crossed one for her people. Both showed that courage takes many forms. The legacy of these two queens is a lesson in strength, sacrifice, and destiny. Their choices shaped history. Two paths, one message. True courage changes everything. What does Vashti's story teach us? Sometimes doing what's right means losing what you have. Vashti lost her crown, but kept her dignity. Her courage wasn't celebrated. She was punished and forgotten by her world. Yet her stand reminds us that integrity is worth the cost. Esther's story shows another kind of strength, using your position to help others. Both women acted with courage, each in their own way. There's no single way to be strong. Sometimes it's a bold refusal, sometimes a quiet plan. Vashti's loss made room for Esther's victory. Their stories challenge us to consider our own boundaries and purposes. Every choice has impact. True strength is living with conviction, no matter the outcome. The legacy of Vashti and Esther endures, reminding us that courage in any form can change the world.